everyone. So it is Wednesday, which means it is time for Top 5 Wednesday. And this week we are doing books on mental health. Basically, books that feature anything to do with, anybody that might have, mental health problems or, are dealing with this or that. You get what I mean. So at number 5, and I'm picking in at number 5 even though I'm really enjoying, the format of the story. It's written very uniquely, but I haven't actually finished it. That's why it's at number 5, is Challenger Deep. Now, this is by Neil Shusterman, and I read the first book of the Unwind series, and I thought it was really unique and very different. And so, despite the fact that I haven't finished that series, I decided to pick this book up because I was reading the synopsis and everything. And this one, I think, if I remember correctly, is actually based around his son, and I don't remember if he actually has schizophrenia or what exactly he had. But basically, you are taken. It's so from the point of view of this boy, and you kind of go in between what's going on in his head versus reality and stuff like that. It's really interesting. It's like it's different. At number 4, I am going to say, because I was kind of looking up books to see, was there something in the book that I just kind of glossed over because it wasn't like, the main focus of the book. And Will Grayson, which I had just recently reviewed in my wrap up. I'm like, that was a sin. Like, yeah, that kind of has it because you can kind of tell. And I don't remember it ever being mentioned, the straight out word, but basically the second Will Grayson has basically depression. And I think it's one that people like me can relate to on a lot of levels. It's, just life and kind of what you think about yourself and all that other stuff. And number 3, again, this, I didn't see it listed at all. And it's not really the focus, like, it's not listed as a mental health book or anything having to do with mental health issues. But I'm going to have to say The Elegance of the Hedgehog. Just the tone of it, the way the two characters are, you can tell that, again, there's a lot of depression there. Actually, one of the characters, the thing she wants to do throughout the book is actually commit suicide on her birthday. So I guess there's, that it does talk about suicide and what she thinks of the world and why she wants to do this and that. And I know that kind of gets a touchy subject because, people want to talk about it respectfully and not, like, glorify things and, or be misleading about things. And I enjoyed the book. It wasn't strong in the mental health thing. It was kind of, like, subtle, I guess you would say. It's in there if you pay attention and everything. I feel it's an underrated book, probably because it doesn't have like a lot of action in it and everything, but there's a lot to take from that, and I think that's one of them. So at number 2, I have to put Mockingjay on here. Paranoia, PTSD, again, depression. What else? Just a whole lot of stuff mentally that these poor kids have to handle through these, surviving these games and going into this rebellion and everything. And it's just a lot, even if you don't put a label on it like depression, anxiety, or PTSD. It's just a lot mentally that anyone has to handle. Then finally at number 1, I have Turtles All the Way Down, which is the last book so far that's come out by John Green. And this deals with a girl that has a type of anxiety where she's like afraid of germs and stuff. She's like afraid of bacteria. And it's kind of relatable on a way, not in that way, but in the sense of anxiety. And I really wish there would have been more to her character than that, but I'm glad that, this type of thing was like written about, because you don't hear about it a whole lot. So, yeah, that is my Top 5 Wednesday. See you later, guys.